Today we're going to be drawing a green creature. We already have made a green creature before, on the live streams that is, where I've been drawing creatures based on different colors with all of your suggestions, and you guys have been having so much fun creating lore and naming them. But I accidentally deleted the green live stream, so while that creature is very much in existence on my channel, her name is Gertrude Gonzalez Pinkerton, the live itself is missing, and I just have all the lives saved, and it kind of just looks like a color is missing, so we're going to do a bonus green creature today. And the last time that we did our green creature, she was very much like scientific and like potions, and today's green creature, I think we decided, is going to be more on the nature side. Hello everyone, good to see you all. I love your drawings, thank you so much. Remember Mostly Ghostly? Of course I do, I created her. The creature you're going to draw could be a sibling to her, very true. I don't know if that would be green, but could be. Here's so early, yes. Might have to leave it an hour, that's okay. I think that, today is Monday and usually less people can come on Monday than on my Saturday ones. So I think we're gonna try and keep it a little bit shorter today. Maybe we'll try to keep it at like an hour, but as usual, we are going to write down our ideas on this side, and I'm just going to go over really quickly the other creatures we've made from this series. Hello! Our last one that we made was black and white / grayscale, and her name is Queen Beverly Gonzalez Pinkerton II, and all the live stream creatures have had rats, so her rat is named Morris. This was our pink character, Princess Penelope Petunia Gonzalez Pinkerton III, and her rat Pinky. Our yellow creature was Ellie Belly Bean Donovan Pinkerton and her rat Winnie. Then we had our red character Marilyn Plotkin and her rat Rupert Wigford. Ash Donovan and Boris, those are the orange characters. Oliver Zills Francis and Otis, this was our blue creature. Then of course Gertrude Gonzalez Pinkerton, she was our green creature. Just got a little tongue twisted, but she was our green creature, and her rat was named Igor. Purple was Mauve Aubergine St. Clair and her rat Mavis. Yes, those are all of the ones we've done so far. So today is going to be our bonus green creature. We want to make a nature-y theme. It's still 1 a.m., but it's summer. I don't mind being up till 5. Okay. Marilyn Wig Snatch Plotkin, excuse me. People always want me to say that. I'm still so happy I have a creature named after me. I know that was a really fun live, and we made a really wonderful creature, and it was really fun because your name it fit perfectly, you know what I mean? I've been waking up at 12 p.m. for 2 weeks in a row. I can't even describe how that makes me so happy. Okay, I mean, not that you should be staying up late, but that you've been enjoying the live streams. Anyways, I'm going to quickly share with you guys some of my green creatures from the past on my channel, just so you can get a little inspired. So while I'm sharing the green creatures, maybe start coming up with some ideas in the chat so that we can start writing them down. Afternoon Cooper, I actually shared on my last live because he's wearing a gray suit, but he has like a neon green mohawk. Very early creature from my second creature series. Woke up at 1 p.m. today. Then Junebug was a recent character for my month series. She's a little fairy lightning bug vibes. Resist Plotkin, one of our villains, of course. Definitely like a deep, deep forest green. This is, wait, hold on. Sorry, there were a bunch of different superhero creatures and sometimes I get them confused. But this is Shirley and Sue for short. She's our little superhero. She's like mint green and like lime green. Very fun, unexpected colors. Love her. Hugh Lowry from my Creature Answer series. He's like a very muted teal green. Wednesday Gutierrez, throwback. Wait, Zoe, you didn't show Mavis and Mauve. Yes, I did. I actually did. And I will show you just so that you know that we did not leave them out, because all of the creatures we've made on this series have been very important. Here she is, Mavis and Mauve. Purple characters right here. Anyways, Wednesday Gutierrez. If you remember her, you are really an OG, because this was my very first creature series. She was the third character I introduced for my Creature Week series, and she has like neon green hair, and she's just like really fun and little skater girl. March O'Malley, another character from my Creature Month series. He's like a little man with a long white beard and like a stripy green outfit in a wild crocodile. Classic, love her. Then I have the yes, no creature. Definitely less human, more creature, more monstery vibes. I love this one. Sally's crush. I think we named him Stanley. He's like kind of foresty green. Then we have May Flanagan. She's another month creature, and I love her. I feel like this is kind of where we should go leaning towards today. She actually has a giant pink flower on her head, but she's like a naturey green gown, and she's very much Mother Nature. Then Leader Gator Gilmore, of course, he's saying goodbye to In a Wild Crocodile. I love him. And then we have which is oddly actually one of the most popular creatures on my channel. He created the Hatchling series. One of you basically had this creature named Wen Henderson in my creature question series, and he was holding an egg, and someone asked me what was inside the egg, and I created this creature named which another one of you asked if I could make a creature named and I made and then it just spiraled into an entire series of hatchlings. But this one was the OG. One of you guys crocheted him, and for that, I will never forget that, because that's iconic. All right, let me check the chat really quickly. I bought a Labubu and it was fake, and the head was turned around and face was upside down. I spent $80. That's tragic. You got a Lafufu. But like, maybe you can do something fun with it. Like, be different, you know? Maybe there's something cool you can do. Like, sew him a little hat or like a little something that only would fit him because he's like different, you know? Since the character what? Oh, is more earthy, we should name them Sage. Oh, that's a really great idea because it's also a shade of green. I see the pose right now. Oh yeah, this is the pose that I drew. This one is a little bit like from the side, like a little bit profile, just because we have not yet done a creature in profile. Like, I'm trying to switch up the poses. This person's saying they don't really like it. I don't know, what do you guys think? I wanted to do someone that was a little bit more in profile since we haven't done that yet, but we can change the arms, we can change whatever we want to change. I do like the direction that he's looking, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is what I came up with. I do have another pose somewhere if you guys don't like this one, but honestly, I feel like this one's really gonna work. I feel like this is very nature. This could be an earth spirit. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's start writing down some ideas. You guys let me know what you think of the pose. Someone said earth spirit. Definitely like that idea. Earth spirit. Didn't someone say like Mother Nature or something? Oh, Sage. Someone suggested Sage. There's actually a lot of names that are like shades of green, I feel like, that we could do. I think the pose should be them laying down. The thing is, I don't really want to remake a pose. Like, drawing the pose is not like a simple task. You know what I mean? Like, I do work on the pose. So we would spend a lot of time creating the pose, as we saw on my live stream where I didn't create a pose first, which took kind of a while. Ooh, Emerald. The only qualm I have with Emerald is that I am going to be doing a creature gem series at some point, so we could do like emerald green vibes, but I don't want to use the name Emerald because I will be doing that for my creature gems. Can they have some butterflies around them? Ooh, yes. Little green butterflies. I love that idea. Oh my gosh. The rat could have like a butterfly on his nose. Can this rat be Fern? Oh my god, yes. I don't know why I had such an excited reaction to that, but I do, because Fern is the perfect name for the rat, and I think it's done. I think we're going to use the name Fern. Jade green. Yes, Jade is also a great name. Yes. The rat could have butterfly wings. Oh, so cute. Her name could be Jade. That's true. What do you guys think of the pose? Are you guys good with this pose? One person didn't love it, I know that, but there are a lot of you on here, so let me know what you think. Jade is one of my faves. I had a big pencil suitcase, and one of the colors were named Jade, and me and my classmate, we made lore for it and adored it. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, that does kind of make me want to have the name Jade. This person said, I love the pose. Okay. If anyone else says they like the pose, okay, great. I was just kind of thinking it's kind of like a going with the flow nature-y pose. Like, you guys, honestly, I did draw a different pose first, and while I did like it, and I'll probably use it at another point, it wasn't nature-y. I can't describe it. This just gave more nature, gave more like with the wind. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Makes me think that they were looking at butterflies and they just noticed us. That's so sweet. Can you show it? The extra pose. I don't know if it's like close enough for me to find it. I can try. Oh, here it is. You guys might see what I mean. But this person said, with this pose, it's giving bashful. Yes, I kind of want to do a bashful pose. But this is the pose I drew originally, you guys. And, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys will like it more. But I didn't think it was nature-y. Make the rat have a tutu. Oh my gosh, yes. Tutu. For the rat. Hi, someone who just joined. I don't know why that makes sense, but it just does. Yeah, this was the other pose I made, but this was the one I ended up going with. It's like a sassy creature. I like it better. I understand what you mean. I just don't think it goes with our like green nature theme, but you guys can let me know what you think. I personally want this one. Instead of gemstones, we can go with pistachio, more earthy. Ooh, pistachio. I like that. Pistachio. So cute. Pistachio is adorable. I like the old one, but I love the new one. Like this being the new one, yeah, I like this new one more. Okay, you guys, let's get started. Some people have mentioned sassy for the expression, but I kind of like the more bashful vibe. Where there's like butterflies right in front of her. I don't know, or him. We don't yet know. Key lime is also cute. Yes, key lime. That's true. That's a very different vibe. Key lime. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna sort of start mapping out the eyes and we're gonna get started. Key lime pie. Exactly. Okay. Sorry, just reading the chat. Let's see what I can come up with here. So what I liked about this pose idea is that it's just a little bit more in profile. So I felt like we could do something kind of different than we've been doing. And I like the other pose, and if you guys really, really love it, then we can use that on the next one. It's 4 a.m. Oh my gosh. I am sorry that this live is so late. It's basically the next day for you. Make the creature match the rat and have a tutu. That would be really, really cute. And it can be kind of like, I don't know, a whimsical fairy tale. Should this be a fairy? Guys, should this be a fairy since she's like nature? Oh, I feel like that would be really, really cute. Okay, so I think the eye will be kind of almost off to the side, like completely. Keep the ideas coming, you guys. I'm just going to try and map these out how I see fit. Might take me a few tries. Yes, no, someone said no, not this one. Where are you from? In Brazil at 7 p.m. See, that's a nice time. Yes to the fairy idea. I think if no one blatantly opposes the fairy idea, then I'm kind of on board with that. And also it would be perfect because kind of the way that she's standing really gives room for wings, for us to really make the wings from the side, which I feel like could be perfect. So I'm sorry to the person who liked the other pose more, but this is giving fairy, she's giving bashful, and it's going to be so cute. And I have a feeling this is going to be a good one. I'm in a good mood. I'm ready to go. I oppose. I'm sorry. I'm from India. I love your artwork. Thank you so much. It's so fun to know that I have people watching these lives from all over the world. Like, so many continents and countries just coming together to for the love of creatures. She should have wavy hair. Yeah, totally, like flowing. Sorry, we're just kind of, sometimes it takes me a little while to kind of get the eyes how I'm happy with them. And as I've said before, like, I am far away from the page just because the camera, like, I don't know, the tripod, I don't know. So sometimes it takes me a little longer than usual since I can't get as close to the drawing as I want to. You feel me? So I'm thinking this is actually pretty close. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let's quickly check the chat. If we go with the fairy, we have to give them pointy ears. Yeah, should she have like nymph ears? I'm writing down fairy. No, elf ears. That's what they're called. Well, nymph, you know. Give her a What is that? What is that? Poppy Luma, what is that? For the nose suggestion. What's your guys' favorite 2025 summer memory? It's actually technically not summer until June 21st. Not to be that person that exactly says. In New Mexico, it's 4:18 p.m. That's a good time for a live, I feel like. Small pointy ears. Yes, sorry I'm late again. No, it's so nice to see you. Hi, Lily. So basically, just a recap, we are doing a more naturey green creature since our last one was kind of like scientific-y. That's not a word. Scientific and potions, and this one is going to be all natural. And we're thinking for the pose, it's perfect for a fairy because we can like really see the wings. We can really do exactly what we want in terms of a fairy, and she's going to be kind of bashful. So let's actually continue working on the expression here. I'm thinking, you guys tell me what kind of nose you want. I'm just going to put kind of like a placeholder. Are they twins? Who? Fine, then what is your guys' favorite calendar summer 2025 memory? BTS, can you draw them? Are you talking about, are you talking about, should I do a behind the scenes of me drawing or draw the members of the band BTS? Because I know that's a band. And you never know on the internet. A stylized straw-like feeding tube. Oh, I know what you're talking about. What do you guys think? Would you like that for the nose? I also feel like they would be friends with Amanita Schmetterling. Exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking going into this live. Like, it's in that world. I mean, she could be a Schmetterling. Are Gertrude and this one twins? I don't think that they will be because to me, I just feel like they come from such different, you know, parts of the kingdom. K-pop band. Okay, I knew it. So here's the thing. Really quick little just side thing. In case, if you've looked through my channel, I don't really draw people that exist or existing characters. So I really like making up my own creatures, and I feel like that's kind of my thing. So I haven't yet forayed into like drawing like people that exist, or I don't know, I just really like the invention of the character. That's part of kind of like what I like to do. Not to say that I'll never draw people. I'm definitely going to draw a me creature on my birthday, I think, because that just makes sense. Like I need a me in a creature form, but I haven't yet done that on my channel for like anyone else that exists. You feel me? But yeah, I definitely was thinking that this could be either related to the Schmetterlings or a bestie. So yeah. I'm thinking a little bit. You guys said bashful, And I really like that idea. So I think we would need at least a little bit of eyelid happening. Check the chat really quickly. When is your birthday? It's later this month. Dancing competition where we make up choreography for Lady Gaga's songs and dance together. That is so fun. The creature should have a sweet face. Agreed. I mean, I don't feel like any of my creatures don't have a... Do you mean expression-wise? Yeah, definitely. I mean, kind of like, let's think for a second. I'm trying to think if she should be... Wait. Also, okay, wait. First, before we do that, where do you think she should be looking? Are we looking up? Here are the directional options. Up, forward, and down. Where do we want her to be looking? Where do we want her attention to be? I'm kind of feeling like up at the sky, just, you know, but also the down could be good too. But our last creature was looking down, so maybe up. I think I might just have to alter the eyelids a little bit if we do up. For the butterflies and the wings, we should go for a brimstone butterfly or a calophyllus butterfly. Someone said. And someone is writing in another language. Is that Russian? Ukrainian? I'm not sure. But definitely a schmetterling. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, maybe wispy hair then. Oh my gosh, but her hair... Okay, wait. Hold on. Before we decide anything, let me know where you guys think... Okay, up. Yeah, I'm thinking up. Today was a fantastic day. Oh my gosh, that's so wonderful to hear. An editor, but before I love to draw and do painting. So fun. I love to also. Okay, guys. Only one person has suggested which way, so I think we're going to go for up. So I'm just going to alter the eyelids a little bit so that she can really look up. I can't respond to those comments because they're literally in Russian, but if you could translate them into English, I'd be happy to respond. Sorry, guys, just focusing a little bit on the drawing. Sometimes it's hard to read the chat and draw, but let's see if we can do this how I'm picturing it. The focus. Truly, just because erasing all of this is kind of annoying. So I have to really focus on the lines of the eye. And I think eyelids too big, eyelids too present. She needs her eyes to be more open. Since she's looking up. There. I'm not done, by the way. You should put flowers on the rat and the creature. Yes. Agreed. I totally agree. I should have like flowers throughout her hair. Name her Tulip. So cute. Could their pose be like later Gator Gilmore's with the hand? Yeah, we could have one of her hands like sort of doing that. If you guys would want that. The backhand, that'd be perfect. If you wanted to do a darker... Wait, didn't someone say... Oh, I think the comment got deleted. We need nice big eyelashes. Oh, definitely. I might leave to take a nap. Sleepy. That's totally fine. I know that it's... You guys, I know that it's late for some of you. But I really appreciate that you're here. And maybe it's like kind of fun to just listen to like while you're chilling, getting ready for bed or whatever. Okay. Just gonna work on the other eye here. And then we'll also do, yeah, the big eyelashes because that's important. And we should make them exceptionally long and wispy, I think. Since she's in the wilderness, it's just like they're overgrown, you know? Is that kind of equal? I might have to do some erasing. It's always tough to erase this much, but we're gonna try. Better Latvian name, ooh, Narcisse for daffodil, but the only thing about that is it means, like selfish. I mean, I don't know about in Latvian, but like the root of that word. But we could go darker. We could go darker with this one. Okay. I feel like that's a little uneven, but I think it might be okay for now. And then I guess we don't really need eyelids since she's looking up so much. Okay. No one understands me. No, it's true, I don't. Please do it fast. It's 4 a.m. in India. All right, guys, let's lock in. Let's speed run. Make them eyelashes comically long. I completely agree. I feel like it'll just be really fun. I'm just gonna kind of send it. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of fun, but you guys let me know if you think that's too much. Just erase the arrows. And while you guys decide on the eyelashes, which we can also thicken them up a little bit, just, you know, to make them kind of more serious. Kind of thicken some of the lashes. It is the root of narcissistic in Latvian too. Sometimes if someone calls you a narcisse, it means you're narcissist. Yes. Oh, but it also means daffodil. That's so interesting. Green moth. That would be fun. Nature diva. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's from the Greek myth of Narcissus. Yes, the man who fell in love with himself. It is true. I think he died drowning in his own reflection. What do you guys think of these lashes? I'm kind of living for it, but are you guys living for it? Next up, we're going to have to think about the nose. Do you guys like this nose? This was kind of a placeholder nose, but it's actually kind of cute. And I do think that since we're kind of going from the side, the nose kind of has to be from the side. That's just my sort of like analysis. And I don't think she should have a harsh nose. I think it should be a little soft like this. Asking if you want to pronounce something in Latvian. I do. It's just I don't know what you're going to make me say. That's the only thing. That's my only drawback. You know what I mean? Important question, should we do moths or butterflies? I think it depends on like what time of day it is. Like if this is kind of a darker, more nightly creature, we'll go for moths. And moths are so fun because they have like a fuzzy element. But if you guys want to do daytime nature, butterflies. Hello. Hi, Laura. It's nice to see you here. Like, earlier in the live, I feel like you're usually here a little bit later. Moth, she should have a bow that is a sunflower. That's so cute. Give her the wings of a green hair streak butterfly. Oh, these lashes are giving it girl. Wait, do you guys like the lashes? People haven't really commented on them, but I'm kind of living for it, and I think it's fun, and I think it's naturey. And then for the mouth, we were going to do a little sort of bashful. So it could be like a small smile like that. It's kind of cute, right? Can you explain what you were drawing for my friend? Yes. So basically, I've been drawing creatures based on colors on my live streams. Right now, we're creating a green character. Well, based on the color green. I'm going to do all the color and show the final reveal tomorrow. But we finalized the sketch here on live, and you guys come up with a bunch of ideas based on whatever color we're working with. And you guys help me come up with like everything from the name to like the expression to the outfit to the themes, and it's really fun. I like the lashes, love them. Hi. Yes. Hi, Madison. Yes. Okay, I'm so excited that you guys like the lashes because I know they're over the top, but I think it's a slay because she's nature. Zoe, I absolutely swear I'm only evil against people that are rude against me. You've been nice to everyone online. I could never do anything bad to you. You're trying to convince me to say something in Latvian. I want to. Like, I definitely want to. Is there anyone else Latvian in the chat? I feel like there's randomly like 2 people from Latvia sometimes in my chat. A big black moth was flying around us during break. We kept making a joke that someone was being, what? What even is that word? Just got here. What did I miss? We're making a bonus green creature because I've already done a green creature on a separate live, but I accidentally deleted the live stream and now I have all the lives saved for all of my colors except for green. So it's just bothering me and I feel like there still needs to be a green live stream. So that's what we're doing. And the last one was like potions and science. And so this one is going to be nature. And we're thinking fairy, we're thinking butterflies, we're thinking long lashes, ethereal. We're definitely going fairy for this one. And she's kind of like breezing from the side and we can see like a profile and it's gonna be perfect to see her wings. Yeah, that's pretty much all you missed. As you can see, everything is here written out. And you just missed me showing our previous creatures as well as some other green creatures from my channel. Oh my gosh, there's more of you guys in here than usual. This is so fun. Hi, Rose. Thanks. You're welcome. I hope I did a good job of explaining. I love the eyelashes. Poppy Luma just translates words into Latvian. I think they're not Latvian. Wow, the accusations. Facing the not actually Latvian accusations in the chat. You know the bugs that have lights, they should be like around her. Yes, like fireflies, you guys. You guys. I did share a creature that is very much firefly. I posted her recently, but her name is Junebug. And she's like green and like glowing. Like she's basically a firefly. Just throwing that out there. The Luna Moth. You guys, someone said the Luna Moth. And I really like that idea. And the Luna Moth is like kind of glowing green. Like glow in the dark. Hi, it's me, Amelia, from before. Nice to see you. Can you add a pic in the chat or am I crazy? I have no idea. She's giving butterfly since a moth would be softer and a little gentle. She gives vibrant and lively. What do you guys think? She could be soft. She could be soft. But I kind of see what you mean. I do feel like she's a daytime creature. But what do you guys think of the nose? Zoe, admin, please, or mod. Yes. Why? Wait, why do I need an admin? Why do I need a mod? What's going on that I don't know about? From MLB, from Melbourne? When an Akuma, a magical butterfly created by the holder of the butterfly miraculous. Okay, I like it. Who? It's that person. Who? I don't know. Who's the person? You guys, I don't know. Okay, let's continue. Before we move on, are we all in agreement that she needs an elf ear? Nose is cute. Okay. Miraculous ladybug. Oh, well, how would I have known that? Zoe, you know. Do I know? I genuinely don't know. Okay, wait, you guys. Are we in agreement about an elf ear? Now let's see if I can pull that off. I think we're doing a little bit of that. Let's see. I don't know. Every time I draw an elf ear, I feel like it's not quite what I had in mind. But I don't know. Is this what you guys had in mind? I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just being like a perfectionist about it. But is that giving elf ear? Yes, elf ears, please. Guys, what am I missing? Why do we need a mod? I don't know. Elf ear, it's not loading, but I can still live chat. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're missing it, but it's okay. We'll keep you up to speed when you come back. Give her wings of a green hair streak butterfly. Here's the thing. You keep suggesting so many types of butterflies that I personally don't know off the top of my head. So you'll have to kind of describe to me what the wings look like. I feel like they're a must. Alfears, yes. So I'm watching on my TV. Cute. And since it's them, cute. She should have a unicorn headband. The rat. Guys, tell me if you are liking where we're currently at, because we got to get a move on. We are, let's see, 36 minutes into the live, and I think I'm going to try to keep this like an hour and 15 minutes if possible, which we've managed to do the past couple times, so I know it can be done. Let's start thinking about the hairs. I think most of you guys have agreed that we want long, like wavy hair. So, it just kind of like, in what way do you want the hair to exist? I think it'd be kind of cute if she didn't have a lot of hair in her face, honestly. This will kind of be the line, I think, for the hair. Like, kind of going around her head. And then we're either going to do kind of a little swoop. I just feel like that's kind of bashful and sweet. Or she could have like bangs, potentially. Wait, my eraser. I know you guys are chatting in the chat and I see it in the back of my vision, but I can't look at the moment, but I will in a second. We need to kind of decide oh my gosh, wait, there's so much going on. You have a wonderful voice. Thank you. Sorry I'm late. I was eating dinner. That's fine. I'm loving it so far. Thank you. Hi. Oh my gosh, more people. Sorry I'm late. No, totally fine. We're basically creating a little green, naturey fairy creature. You can see what we've come up with here. But right now we created these like fun lashes and we decided she needs to be kind of like bashful and she has an elf ear and that's kind of where we're at. Zoe, people are talking. You should make her have a clover hair clip. That's so cute. Should we? What do you guys think? Clover hair clip? Wait, guys, Clover. Clover would be such a cute name. She should have a clover on her ear, yes, or she could have a clover like tucked behind her ear. More curled edges would be cute. Like little curly hair edges. Like that? Like that? Zoe, give her a clover. I know, I want to. Let's decide. Make the hair like it's floating. Yes, let's try. Okay, wait. In what way should it be floating? Like kind of like that? Oh my gosh, so much going on in the chat. Clover, clover, make her have a clover. Okay, so the options for the clover are a clover hair clip, clover tucked behind her ear, or she could be like holding a clover. Yes, yes. Timed out. I don't know what the deal was with the person, but I don't know. Clover sounds like a good name for the rat. True. Hey, just checking in. Hi, nice to see you. A literal clover behind her ear would be so cute. Yes. That's so cute. Can you add a crown? What do you guys think? Should she have like a naturey crown? I like the hair short. Honestly, it is kind of cute, like a little pixie cut. Guys, I don't know. Like, there's just a lot going on in the chat, and someone said that's on my lives every single time that there was like someone weird in the chat that made a new account, so I just made them the moderator. But I don't think anyone needed to be eliminated, but I don't know. I just like don't want to spend too much of the live on something like that, so go ahead, erase them. I don't really know. Maybe she lives in a fairy garden. Obviously she lives in a fairy garden. She has to. I mean, where else would someone like this live? I just realized she doesn't have eyebrows yet. Short hair and bangs. That could be cute. That could be cute. We could do bangs. We could do bangs. I would kind of, well, actually, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if bangs actually is going to look right. Hold on, let me just check. Please, can she have shoulder length hair? The rat should have a hat of a gnome. Guys, gnome hat. For the rat. How do you know it was the same person? Maybe ponytails. Nomeo! Someone suggested Nomeo for the rat. That's so cute. I kind of like her not having eyebrows. What do you guys think of the eyebrow situation or lack thereof? The only thing, I want her to have eyebrows because I think it helps the expression. However, the only thing about eyebrows is they might, like, I don't know, just get kind of like lost in her eyelashes because they're so long, and it might look a bit odd. You feel? The rat should be gnome themed. I agree. I kind of like that idea. Okay, I'm going to take away the moderator thing now because, like, I don't think we need mods. Your creatures don't really need eyebrows. I was going to say thank you, but I don't know if that's a compliment or, like, just an acknowledgement. You know how blonde people have very subtle eyebrows? Can we do that? Yes, some of my creatures have that. Like, white blonde eyebrows. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, seriously, though, some people are saying shoulder-length hair. Now, if she's a Schmetterling, then it could be kind of this. Because Amanita Schmetterling has, like, very much kind of, like, inward wispy hair like that. You know? That's, like, a shoulder-length hair. I don't know if that's what you guys were picturing. The ones of you guys in the chat that were suggesting shoulder-length hair. But she kind of cute. It's kind of adorable. I kind of like that, like, minimal hair, like very thin wispy hair for a fairy. I feel like that makes sense. Make the fairy have a mushroom light. Cute for the hair. We're almost an hour in. Okay, well, sometimes you guys are distracting me in the chat. Oh yes, that is cute. Okay, you guys like this hair? Because I'm kind of loving this hair. Just very small wispy hair. Slay. Okay. I don't know why I just said that, but I don't know. It felt like it made sense in the moment. Okay. I think a lot of you guys have said clover behind the ear. So I'm going to try to execute that how I feel like it would look best. Obviously 4-leaf clover, right? Like that? Is that like, I don't know. I feel like it should be a little bit more like closer to her head. Like more tucked away. Like more like that. Kinda. If you guys like that, I'll just color it green because I already have greens. I feel like her hair should be flowy, like it's in the wind. What do you guys think? Like it could be flowing backwards. That would be really cute. Make her close friends with Amanita. Yes, she's either going to be close like bestie or they might be siblings. Someone said same, Zoe, same. I worship slay. It's my favorite word. Honestly, it's just like fun to say. Like I feel like that's one of those slang current words that's just, it's just fun to say. It's almost sunrise. We were watching your live, going to sleep. Oh my gosh, thank you for watching so late on the live. I really appreciate you being here. Siblings. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling siblings. Okay, quickly, before we move on to the next part, which is more going to be like outfit and stuff, should we have the hair flowing in the wind or keep it like this? Make her hold onto an animal. Oh, she could be holding hands with the rat. Give her the wings of a green hair streak butterfly and make her the big sister Amanita Schmetterling. I like her hair flowy. Okay. All in favor? Oh my gosh, it's kind of sad to remove this hair because it's really cute. But you guys are saying that it should be in the wind, and I think that'll be really cute. So we'll make that happen. And we're going to keep it still the same length. So it'll still be kind of short, but it'll be fun. And also, if we put it in the wind, we'll be able to see more of her wings when that time comes. So let's try to make this happen. Oh gosh, I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. Flowing in the wind. Like that. I think we'll just eliminate some of these under hairs. Kind of like that. And we'll kind of make it pointy at the end so that you can like really tell what's happening. Like, get a little hair from up here. And then okay. What are we thinking of this? Is that what you guys are picturing? I don't know. She's gonna have wings, yes, of course. It should be a little bit longer. Guys, no, we're not banning anyone else. I don't want to just like ban people that you guys think are like being random in the chat. Like, it's also my channel. Like, I also don't want just like people disappearing if they're not being like specifically like strange to me. So I'm gonna leave things as is. Don't worry about banning people. If anyone's strange, I will figure it out. Should her last name be Schmetterling? I think that's kind of what people are leaning towards. I'll write it down here at the bottom so we can kind of like decide. Okay, we can kind of marinate, see if we like it. Maybe clover earrings. Cute, but sadly I liked it better before. Okay, you guys, did we like this or did we like the previous hair more? It needs to be more wild. For real? Okay, guys, I don't know. Someone decide about the hair, but while we're deciding about the hair, I do like it flowing in the wind. I did like it as it was, but we can figure it out. We can make it flowier. This is very much like straight out in the wind. But it seems like you guys don't really like this. So that's fine. Don't worry. Like, yes, there's no like delete back button, but I can redraw the hair. Like, don't you worry. If we preferred the previous hair, we can do that. I think it was kind of like this length. Kind of like this, right? No, honestly, no. I know that's not even correct. Bear with me. We can figure it out. I think I can do it. Needs to be more wild. I like it down. Okay. I'm going to try to recreate. It was really cute before, you guys. Maybe I shouldn't have erased it. But we wanted to, like, try different things. So it's okay. Is that kind of accurate? I think that's pretty much what it was. Time for lore. So cute, someone said. Yes, there's been a lot more viewers in this live, which is exciting, like simultaneously, that is. Ponytails, I feel like they're the younger siblings. Time for lore, yes. What about a messy bun? Just a suggestion. I don't know, what do you guys think? I kind of like the hair, and I also don't want to spend too long. So I think we should move on to the next thing and just kind of like, we can always come back to the hair, you know what I mean? It was close to the shoulder, yeah. Maybe a little closer. I love Laura, yes, cute. Okay, all right, you guys. I'm gonna move on to the outfit. We can always come back to the hair, but what are we thinking for the outfit? Let's start brainstorming because we are 53 minutes into the live and I didn't want to make this live 2 hours, so let's try to not make it 2 hours. What are we thinking for the outfit? And then, of course, we're going to do the wings and then the rat, and then we're done. Someone keeps saying, oh, that she needs the wings of a green hair streak butterfly, but I just don't know what that is. So someone's going to have to describe it to me, or I'll have to like quickly look up a reference. She should be an adventurer. I like that idea. She could have boots. A tutu. Striped stockings. I mean, do you know my creatures? Like, you don't have to say striped stockings twice. Like, I am already hoping someone's going to say that they need a striped outfit because, I mean, look at my shirt. Stripes are my favorite thing, and like most of my creatures have stripes in them somewhere. Also, I made her have like kind of big feet, which I thought was cute. I don't know if you guys like that. But here are the striped stockings, and maybe she should just have tights, like maybe no shoes. And then definitely I think a tutu would be cute. I like that idea a lot. And these stripes can be subtle, you guys. They can be like 2 kind of similar shades of green. It's just a solid lime green butterfly. This creature didn't really know the heroic grandmother Amanita so adored. She was just but a child when her grandmother died in the war. They feel like they're constantly missing out. Yes, lore. It's just a solid lime green butterfly. Beautiful. And they feel like they don't deserve the Schmetterling family name. She should have an adventurous outfit. Make her have a leaf tutu. So we tried to do a leaf outfit on Amanita Schmetterling, and it just like, for some reason, the leaf thing wasn't working. However, I do like the tutu idea. And it can be leafy without being like too literal, you know? Like it can be greenish. Like that. Like, honestly, I love it. But what do you guys think? Little green tutu. It can be like leafy. I like that. She ran to the forest to connect with nature. Zoe, have you noticed that Nat Plotkin was the most popular cohort of the villains? Was it? I thought it was maybe the little dog Pim Plotkin. But oh no, you're right. No, you're right. Nat Plotkin was the most popular. I think that just Renee is kind of like a fan favorite. So whenever she appears, people love it. Cute. April Foolery Stan has been absent from a lot of lives. That's very true. Haven't seen them in a while. But they're still active on my channel. They still comment on my things. So what do you guys think of this leaf tutu? And what should we do for the top of the outfit? What we could do, if it was up to me and only me, what I would probably do is have the stripes go all the way up, like it's a striped stocking onesie with a tutu on top. Like, how cute is that? Although it's not an adventuring outfit, but like I would argue that it is. Like, I would totally wear a tutu to go to an adventure, you know? Especially when I was younger, when I was like a forest fairy. I feel like she should have a crop top that has a flower. Oh my gosh. That's actually a really cute idea too. Crop top would be really cute because she has like her little belly sticking out, which is so cute. So she could have like belly button. Yes. And then the crop top could have a flower or be a flower. I think this person said be a flower. But like she could also have a flower on her shirt or a clover. Like on the stripes of the shirt, there could be a clover. Bye, Lily. Goodbye. I'll see the final video for my lore. Nice to see you. Sad that there's only one schmelzer. So far, there's only one schmelzer. We definitely need more. Guys, should I make more schmelzers? The only schmelzer we have right now is February schmelzer, and I love him. He's an underrated fave, in my opinion. Like, one of my favorites that I feel like people liked him, but like she should do a sort of corset, but like not a corset. Do you get it? I do. I actually do. But I do feel like she's kind of looking more on the younger side, and I feel like a corset doesn't really match that vibe. Name her Daba. Schmetterling. Daba is Latvian for nature. Cute. A clover to tie in the clover in her hair. Yes, right? That's what I was thinking. Or there could be a little flower on her shirt, but I kind of like the clover idea. And you guys, should her name be Clover? Like, someone suggested a clover, and immediately I was like, Clover is the cutest name. So I'm writing it down just so you guys can sort of like ruminate on it and decide if that's actually a name you'd want. Sorry, I gotta go, but I'll tune in to see the result tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Nice to see you. Yeah, you're really only gonna miss the wings and the rat, so I'm excited for you to see that tomorrow. Guys, I like this outfit. Guys, I'm a fan of this outfit. And if you guys like it, then we can move on to the wings a little bit or the rat. And do you guys think she should have anything on her head? Like, I don't know, like if she's a fairy, maybe she should have antennas or like just more hairs. Like, I do think she should have like more hairs. Just like wisps, you know? Just some wisps. But she could have antennas or something. Name her Clover. Thank you. How do you keep track of all your characters and families? I could never. How I keep track, let me tell you. I spend a lot of time on each creature, be that from the conception of them, the idea, like everything that I do to create them, physically draw them over like a long period of time. Not that long, but like, you know, a significant, substantial period of time. And then I name them within a series, and then I color them, and I add them into a series, and I edit the entire video, and I do the voiceover. Like, it's there. I have no choice but to remember them. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I had to memorize them. I know each of them. Like, I know them so well. Like, they're my children. It's like my children. That's how. They're my children. Someone called me the creature godmother, and I assume that title. Name her Clover. Yes, cute, I'm happy with it. Antennas, a little cowlick. A bow that is like a butterfly. That's a cute idea. How would I do that? I agree with the cowlick idea, but I just don't really know how I would accomplish that. Like, hold on. Like, I honestly really like that idea. I'm just gonna see if I can make that come across. I don't know if I can, but let's see. Does that express a cowlick? I don't know. I'm not really sold on that. God. I tried. I don't think that really was giving cowlick in like the way that I saw it in my head. Whoops. Hopefully that it didn't mess up the hair for any of you guys, but I don't know. It just wasn't coming across for me. Swirly antenna. I mean, that's pretty simple. She can just have, you know, standard, classic, can't go wrong with that. Twirly antennas, maybe the cowlick is standing up. Oh, that's a cute idea. Like Elvis? Like, is that kind of like what we're picturing? Okay. There's one antenna. And then I'll put the other one. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Ignore that. And that'll be coming from behind her head. I think that's cute. I'm a fan. And we can have like little movements happening. Wait, I love that. Actually, I don't think it's quite the right placement. So just bear with me. I feel like it would be more just a little further back. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can tell a big difference with that, but I certainly can. Okay. Oh my God, sorry. I just don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this one antenna. I'm starting it over. I'm sorry. Oop. There, I think that's better. Yes. Hello, I'm new here. Hi, Lunar. Thank you for joining. Basically, I'm creating a little character based on the color green. She's like nature, fairy inspired. These are all the ideas you guys have come up with so far. And we just interactively come up with characters together. And we've done all the colors of the rainbow, including green, but I accidentally deleted the live stream. So we're creating another green creature. Make a butterfly clip. I agree with that idea, but, will it not sort of like interject with the clover, you know? Twirly antennas. Hi, Lunar. Give her grasshopper wings. Please don't forget her hairline curls. Okay, we'll give a little curls. The girls need some curls. Could be like, is that what you mean? I don't honestly know how I feel about that. I'm not gonna lie. I will keep trying though to make them look better. Hold on, there's just a little too much dark lines. Too much dark lines. There's too many dark lines happening, so just give me a second. Okay, that's just where we're leaving it for now. Anyways, moving on. My OCs are my children, and yet I give them trauma. I mean, it happens. Sometimes it's like kill your darlings, you know? A little cowlick. I want to do a cowlick. I just don't know if I can, like, make it make sense. Twirly antennas, cute little baby curls. She should have a vine that has roses. Where? Okay, you guys, let's focus on the wings really quickly before I continue on to the chat. What kind of wings are we thinking? Here, in my opinion, are the options. We have these kind of wings, you know? Or just one of each of those, you know? Simple, classic. Then we have butterfly wings, I guess, would be, which is not my favorite to draw, to be completely honest. But that's closer to what Amanita Schmetterling has. And then we have more like these kind of wings, like pointy, you know? And then we have, let me think what else. I mean, we could do like angel wings, but I don't think that's really what we're going for. Let me try to, oh yeah, then there could be like more cape wings that like fall a little bit down, you know, like this. What are we thinking? The two pointy ones are adorable. Like this one up here. Is that what you're talking about? She should have the vine on her arm. That could be cute, like a little bracelet, little vine bracelet. Like that. Cute. Someone says I'm ignoring their comments. What comments? Yes, those ones. Okay, I kind of agree, you guys. I like that. So I'm just going to start. Also, I think the wings should be a little bit transparent. So we're going to be able to see her hair through. So I'm just going to draw right over. Like that. They're cute. And then we would assume that she has another set of wings behind, like on the other side. So we could do like a little just acknowledgement of the wings like that. And then we make them twinkle. Yes, those ones, yes. Cute. Thank you. Okay, you guys are happy with these wings. I honestly am very happy with those wings. And I don't think we really need anything on them. If we were going to put anything on them, I think it would just be lines. You know how delicate like dragonfly wings are? And they kind of look like leaves with the lines that are on them. We could do that. But I think that's all I'm kind of willing to add because I really like that we can see her hair through. And guys, I love her. Guys, I really like this one. Give her grasshopper wings. Well, we already just gave her wings. So, guys, I really like the name Clover. Clover Schmetterling. It's so cute. Okay, should we get started on the rat? Guys, does she need a rat? Like, I know this is crazy to say, but guys, hear me out. We already created all of the creatures for the colors with rats. And this is kind of like the next iteration of colors because we've already done a green creature. So maybe this one doesn't need a rat. Maybe this one could have a different type of pet or gasp, no cohort. I don't know. Her wings glow in the sun. Yes. Also, you guys, when I create her, do you think she should be green? Or is just kind of everything she's wearing and her wings and stuff green? Because she could be green. It could be kind of fun. I don't know. You let me know. Can the rat be kissing her forehead? Wait, that's a cute idea, actually. He could be, like, floating and, like, kissing her kind of, like, from here. Or just sniffing, like, just sniffing her antennas. What do you guys think, though? Should we still have a rat, even though we've kind of, like, finished all of the original creatures for the color series? I don't know. These look like dragonfly wings, yes. If no rat, then maybe a bug-like creature, since Amanita has a little caterpillar. Someone said give her a cohort. Like, how dare I not? Honestly, I know that was, like, really insane of me to even suggest, but it was just a suggestion because we've been on the live for a while. Wait, let me think. How many minutes is that? Okay. So I think, like, we're going to wrap up kind of soon. But let's decide. I kind of like the idea, why don't we give her butterflies as her cohorts? And then there could be, like, one main one. But, like, I really like the idea of her being, like, circled by butterflies. And that can just be as simple as, like, you know, as, like, this kind of thing. Just, like, fluttering butterflies fluttering by, you know? Like, just, like, cutie pies everywhere. I don't know. Give her a deer. Okay, honestly, as cute as that idea is, I feel like that'll take a while to, like, properly execute accurately. You know what I mean? But you guys, I'm really, really liking her. I'm actually really happy with this creature. Bye, guys. Bye. It was fun having you here. So many amazing suggestions taken into account, truly. But what do you guys think? I like the little butterflies, but no wrapping up yet, someone says. Stick bug. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Give her a caterpillar like Amanita Schmetterling. Well, it could be that her caterpillar has turned into a butterfly, you know? No, don't get me wrong. I like stick bugs. I just don't know if it's what I want to draw. You know what I mean? But it could be, yeah, her caterpillar could turn into a butterfly. Could you give her a plant cohort? That's a good idea. We could make a plant that's alive. Like, a giant leaf growing out of the ground. Like, I don't know where this just came from out of my mind, but you said plant cohort, and I'm like, oh, a leaf with eyes. I think I'm getting tired, actually. I've just realized that I think I'm a little tired. Shadow Zan? Wait, OMG, give her some maybe dirt splashes since she ran away from home. She just doesn't look that concerned. Like, she doesn't look like she just ran through the mud. Let's be real. Snake almost. Oh, yeah, it does kind of look like a snake. Maybe that's not the vibes. Paparde, Latvian for fern, Latvian for forest, Latvian for flower, Latvian for meadow, Latvian for forest, Latvian for dandelion. Those are cute. But I do like clover, you guys. I really like clover. And I also like the butterflies idea. I know the people who suggested the butterflies aren't here anymore. But we originally thought, like, we should do butterflies. What do you guys think of this leaf plant that's alive? Like, am I exhausted or is this cute? Her cohort could be named Fern. Yes. A fern named Fern. Oh, that's so cute. I love ferns. Guys, I'm kind of getting tired. So I think we should start wrapping up. Let me know what you think of this leaf plant. I know people aren't really loving it, but like I am kind of, I don't know why I like it. This person says, Zoe, I'm not letting you leave this live before we have a rat. Okay, should we just do it? Like, just give, this person said just give the plant a pot and we can be done. Like, damn, okay. Standing on business, truly. Like, let's just put the plant in a pot. I just don't think that, since she lives in the wild and like she is a fairy, would she have a potted plant? Like, I don't think she would have a potted plant. I think the plant would be in the wild. Guys, I think it's kind of seeming like we need to make a rat. I don't know, it's just, I don't know if it really makes sense for her to have a rat, just because she's, you know, a fairy. But like, who says fairies can't have rats? It's just going to be a very small rat because she's already small, but the rat is going to be smaller. You feel me? Like, I feel like a fairy is already rat sized. Yes, do a rat. A mouse. Okay, maybe like a little mouse like rat type thing. Okay, and then we will wrap up the live. Let me think. Do we want the rat to be floating? She has magical powers to make plants alive. Sorry. Okay, what should the rat be doing? Because the thing is, she's looking up at the butterflies. So should the rat be on the ground looking up at her? Like, I'm kind of liking that. We've had a couple of rats looking up at their cohort lovingly, and I kind of think it's cute. Is the pet a leaf snake hybrid? It wasn't supposed to be, but it was kind of giving that. Make the rat standing on a flower. Dancing with the butterflies. Oh my gosh, should the rat be dancing? Wait. You guys, wait. Should the rat be dancing with the butterflies? Make the plant like a gnome. Okay, what if the rat was like dancing amongst the butterflies? Like, this is what I was picturing. I don't know if this is going to come across correctly, but let's see. I was thinking little snout. Wait. I was thinking he could be like looking up. Wait, hold on. Let me try and make this make sense. Oh my gosh, my eraser is about to run out. I feel like that is also kind of a sign. Dancing with, okay, wait. Let me just try and think about this logistically because like I have a vision in my head. Okay, wait. I think I might need to just have a little rat reference underneath, but I think he would be, wait. He's looking up at her, ears floating, as they do. Sorry, I'm a little quiet because I'm just concentrated. Cute little rat physique. And then he can be I was thinking like, sorry, I'm very distracted. Well, I'm actually very focused, just distracted from the chat. Zoe, if you're tired, you can work on the rat off camera and wrap up while my battery is draining. Oh my gosh. Make the rat a nymph rat. Make it dance like a ballerina. Oh. Okay, that's actually a better idea. More ballerina dancing, less like bouncing around. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this quickly, you guys, and then we will hop off the live, because I know you guys are kind of like, some of you are like ready to go to sleep, etc., etc. So, I think, okay, wait. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I need to just like make this how I want it to be. Matching tutu. Oh my gosh. Yes. Hold on. Wait, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm just like dealing with something in the chat really quick. There. Okay. Okay. Let's try and make this little rat dance like a ballerina, and then we'll get off the live. Cute. Should he have wings too? And also the tutu like how she has, yes. Oh, and then his tail can be kind of like dancing too. Should the rat's name be Fern? Should the rat's name be Fern? And then he can be on his tippy toes, like this. No, yes. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to like read the chat and draw at the same time. And I did just erase someone from the chat that you guys are telling me about. So I think it should be fine. And I think a dancing rat should have his eyes closed and be smiling and have whiskers. You feel? Sorry. I know we're kind of at the end of the live. I think Blair. Zoe, I'm at 3% battery. Oh no. Well, you're probably going to miss just like the very tail end of the live. No pun intended, as I'm just drawing someone with a tail. Let's add their little tutu. So cute. And he can kind of have his arms out, ballerina style. I think that'll make more sense when we see the final drawing. Just because his arm kind of has to, I feel like the color will help make that pop a little bit better just in terms of the pose. But yeah, kind of little dancing rat vibes is what we got going on here. And then I think it'll make more sense if we kind of, first of all, I'll put some whiskers and an eyebrow. And I think we'll have some butterflies around him too, so that he's like dancing amongst the butterflies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be 7 because Clover is like lucky. What do we think? Okay. She's a fairy and a ballerina. Blair, because she's a fairy and a ballerina. That's clever, actually. I'm trying. Make the red a nymph. I think this live has needed the most mod attention yet. Well, yeah, there was a couple. There was just like one, but I eliminated someone from the chat. And I think that Claire from the last live. What? Hold on a second. Hold on a second, you guys. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was getting distracted with something in the chat. What does Blair have to do with green? It doesn't have anything to do with green. I think she's just saying ballerina plus fairy. It kind of like comes together to make the name Blair. You feel? But I like Clover and I like Fern for the rat. And I think she's an adorable little rat. Should she have antennas too? And then we're pretty much done. Wait. Sorry, you guys. I've not like moderated a chat by myself before, so I'm not really sure how to do this, but anyways, okay, you guys, we're almost done. I think I'm gonna go soon. So it's been an hour and a half pretty much, I think. So I think this is perfect. I think that we're pretty much ready to be done with the live. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of the rat doing ballet? I think I might need to edit a couple of things, but overall, I'm pretty happy with the rat. There's a couple of things I'm gonna change. Not change, but just kind of like probably tweak a little bit. But I think she's super cute. I think she's dancing with the butterflies. I think we have Clover. I think her name should be Fern. And yeah, I think we're pretty much good. It's been on the shorter side. It is shorter than, you know, the 2-hour lives, but recently we've been able to do lives that are like an hour and 20, an hour and 15. So I was trying to keep it more in there. Blair gives me witch vibes. Yeah, because of the Blair Witch product. It's been on the shorter side. Yes. Yay, you did it. Yay, Zoe. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you guys. I think we've completed our creature. If you guys are happy with Clover Schmetterling and her rat Fern, and we're happy with the way that the rat is dancing amongst the butterflies, and you guys kind of like everything that's going on, then we're going to go ahead and pop off the live. So I will be revealing this creature hopefully tomorrow. The thing is, I have a current series ongoing that I just started today. I hope you guys like it, but I'm going to be introducing a new creature from that series tomorrow. So hopefully I will get this up tomorrow. If not, it will be the next day, but either tomorrow or the next day. When I have my series truly ongoing, and I'm not just doing like cohorts and like little bonus things and like live streams, I do like to try and keep the series to every single day. I usually don't like take any breaks. So I will prioritize that over getting the live stream creature up sooner. So it'll probably be late tomorrow or early the next day. That's my thought. Zoe, no, not yet. When giving color, don't forget to add blush. I won't. I always add blush. That's like one of my favorite parts. It's so satisfying. Name the rat Nymph instead. I just feel like nymph is a species, not a name. You know what I mean? So, you guys, I think we're done. I think this has been a really fun live stream. I think that there were a lot more people in here, so it could be a little more chaotic at times, but for the most part, I feel like it went really well, and I'm going to, as usual, put a poll on my channel for the next live stream creature, for the time and day and all that stuff. I'll try to be on more lives. Okay, thank you. What was I going to say? What was I just in the middle of saying? I don't remember, but, oh, yes, for my next lives, I will obviously be doing polls on my channel, which I always do, to just solidify the day, the time of the live, as well as the theme of the live. I think we're going to keep going with the colors. We've done all the like main colors, but I think now we can go into more niche colors. Like someone suggested indigo, I suggested aquamarine or hot pink. So I feel like those could be fun, and we can just kind of go from there. We can just keep on doing different colors. I'll probably do less lives moving forward. Like I really like doing them 3 times a week, but I think we might take it down to 2 at some point, just because it's a lot of creatures when I'm doing a series. Yes, polls. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next creature video, and I'm thinking the next live will be Wednesday or Thursday. Definitely on next Saturday, because that's always the day that I do for lives. And I will see you guys tomorrow with the final results for this creature. Thank you all for participating. This was so much fun. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!